Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, I am a homeschooling mama of 3. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. It's good to have you here. I am going to be chatting about the new preschool course from The Good and the Beautiful. For those of you who are new to my channel, I have 3 children aged 6, 5, and 3 and have been homeschooling for a couple years. I was homeschooled myself, and I love to be able to share things like curriculum reviews and that kind of stuff here on my channel with you because I think it's helpful. I think it helps you guys. At least a lot of you have said so. So that is what I like to share here. And today I want to chat about the new preschool curriculum from The Good and the Beautiful. Now, I used the old one with my son, and I used it a little bit with my daughter. I will go ahead and try to find a video. I'm sure I've got a review video of it on my channel. I will link it for you here because if you're like me and you owned the old one, you enjoyed it, but you're like, should I fork out the money for the new one? I think a video like this is going to be helpful because I thought that, and I'll be honest and say that one of the main reasons I actually bought it was because so many of you were like, do I get letters and numbers from Gather Round, or do I get this one, or what do I do? And so I wanted to be able to give you my honest opinion on it. And so I went ahead and bought it. Now, I bought the PDF version. This was printed out at home using my home printer. And then I just laminate it. Now, I am up to what lesson are we up to? We're up to lesson 38. There are, I think, 90 lessons in total. I'll have a look. Yeah, 90 lessons total in this book. And it comes with this. It also comes with practice sheets, which I do not have printed out. And I bought the physical games for it. Now, usually I would just print out the games, and I actually even wasn't sure I was going to get the games because I was like, why? I'm sure they're the same as the old ones. And some of them are the same game, but they have different letters on them. And then they had quite a few new games. And so I was like, you know what? I was ordering the math boxes, and I was like, I'm just going to get it. And I'm so glad I did because it was so much easier to put together, and it's all neat and tidy in this folder. And I think it was like 20-something bucks. I can't remember exactly. So I'm glad I got the physical version of the games. I would still get the PDF version of the books because it's just easier, honestly. My opinion after using this for a while with my daughter is that we love it. The changes that they have made are phenomenal, and I can highly, highly recommend this preschool curriculum to homeschooling parents. I think it is just beautiful. It has all of the good stuff from the old curriculum, but more. And my problem with the old curriculum is I found like it went by too fast. I think there were 50-something lessons in it, and there wasn't enough repetition in my opinion. It was just too fast. Didn't fit into like a traditional school year for me. I just didn't love that aspect of it, but I loved the content. I loved how they taught letter recognition, number recognition, letter sounds, that kind of thing. I loved all that. I just didn't love that it was short and that it was fast. And so they fixed all that by coming out with this beautiful 90 lesson course. So like some of the things in here are exactly the same as the old book. For instance, this picture was in the old one. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff in here. But the lessons are just beautiful. I mean, look. There's little bunny tails. Look how cute that is. Isn't that so cute? It's very similar in the way that it was taught previously. The games are very similar. There are new games. But my favorite thing that they have done, and I'm going to try to find it with a page on it, is added songs and rhyming. Sorry, I got interrupted by a 3-year-old. That's fine. She just needed her mama for a minute. So what I was saying was that I love, love, love all the songs, all the interactive videos that they've listed. Now, this is not by any means like an online course kind of thing, but they have music videos for like every letter of the alphabet, and for the alphabet itself, like the ABC song, beautiful graphics and illustrations in their videos. And then one of my favorite things is that they have these like letter active letter activity, I guess. Letter sounds, movement activities. That's what they've got. And my girls have loved those. So Charlotte, my youngest, is 3, is not doing preschool. I'm not doing any school with her right now. But she loves to join in on this. And she is learning her letter sounds just from these. So, like, it'll talk about, like, apple. So it's a lovely lady on the video who'll sit there and she'll go, get your apple ready. Apple. And then do a like this. And so there's, like, little things like that. And C is for cup. Cup. And just actions that go along with it. And these have been brilliant for teaching Annie her letter sounds and just reinforcing the ones she already knows. I love it. It makes it come alive. The other thing that I've really enjoyed in this new curriculum is it'll tell a story in it, but it's a story that requires your child to use their imagination. So it'll say, imagine what look at this owl. Imagine what its feathers feel like. What letter does feather start with? And so it draws them into what they're learning about. I'll try and look at the one that we did today. Here we go. It says, let's imagine that we get to go on a safari in Africa. This means we get to ride in a safari jeep and drive around looking for animals like lions, zebras, and giraffes. Point to the jeep. What letter does Jeep start with? You know, and so it really pulls them into a story. It'll even be times it'll tell them to close their eyes and imagine this. And that works so well for my daughter, who is a creature who lives in her imagination all day long. And so I love that about it. I feel like there's a perfect amount of mastery and spiral learning. Like, they learn new letters, but then they're constantly going back over the other ones that they've learned. So I'm also just going to show you the games folder. So this comes with quite a lot, and I bought it for convenience, but also there's a lot of games in here. So it comes in this folder, and you just have to, like, punch them out. And you need to cut a couple of things, but it's nothing major. So the games in here, some of the ones that are the same is Mouse House, was also in the old curriculum. Hide and Seek Pets, Feed the Elephant. And I think that's it. So the new ones are Otter Ponds, Litter Boats, Moon Match, and Front Doors. And then this also comes with flashcards of uppercase and lowercase letters. So it's got a lot in it. And the games, I mean, I'll just show you here. Hold on, I'll pull one out. So for instance, Mouse House, it's just in like a little file, and it's got all the pieces stored in here. Ta-da! And this one in particular doesn't have a backdrop. You could do it on this one here. I'll show you another one that's got the backdrop, but it comes with all the pieces, and you just keep it saved in there, and it's got the instructions and everything there for you. I'll show you the one that we did today. So we did Letter Boats today. And you can see here there's like slits that I've cut with a craft knife because it instructs you to do that. So you've got your pieces in here. You've got your instructions at the top. And then it's got like a backdrop. I'm trying to show it. Hold on. Let me move the pieces. It's got this backdrop here that you actually play the game on. And you can like insert the pieces into there. So there's like a boat there. And they've all got the letters on them. And there's 2 ways to play a lot of the games. So they'll give the instructions to both. I just like that this is easy to pick up. Like, if you want to do school away from home, you could. It's easy to store. You don't have like a whole bunch of stuff. We don't live in a large home, so I don't have a ton of storage space. So it's important to me that I can store things easily. This fits in like our morning basket. And I just have these 2 together. This is also broken down into units, so it gets to each unit at the end of it, and it will tell you if your child isn't doing very strongly with something or they haven't really grasped a concept. You can then go to the practice sheets that also come with this curriculum, print them off, and like just do some reinforcement with your child, which I really love because it's just a gentle way of being able to do it instead of being like, you must just go on, even if you haven't grasped the concept, because we must get you at a certain point by the time you're this age. It works with your child to really just meet them where they're at. So I highly recommend it. Even if you've purchased the old one previously, I personally think it's worth making the investment in the new course. I just think it is so good. I love it. It's wholesome. It's beautiful. It's fun, engaging, bright, colorful, all the things. I really do love it. I'm not being paid to say this at all. I bought it with my own money, and I I love it. It's by far my favorite curriculum for preschoolers and even like pre-K. I just really enjoy it. So I hope you've enjoyed this review. I hope it was insightful and answered questions you might have had. If you do have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below or come find me on Instagram and I will do my best to answer and help you out. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no war.